Right, hello. Okay, so in this video, we will be discussing the ending of season 1, and also we will be discussing season 2 ideas as well. Now, this is a spoiler review, so you've been warned as well in advance. So yeah, so please go check out my Santa Claus season 1 review, which is online right now. Most of you guys are watching are pretty interested, which I'm glad, because I was a bit worried, like, oh, I don't know if I should put this online or not, but I'm glad you guys are liking it. And also check out my Wednesday season 1 review as well. Like I said, this is a spoiler review, so you've been warned as well. So yeah, so season 1, the ending of season 1 concluded in a nice way. Like, there was no big cliffhangers. It didn't need a big cliffhanger, to be honest. Although we did get one thing that left our minds as well, which we'll discuss later on in this video as well. So yeah, so like I said, season 1 included the best way. A nice ending to the season as well. I'm curious how they're going to do season 2, even though season 1 was a limited series. So because limited series usually have up to 6 episodes, so curious how they're going to do season 2 with that as well. Maybe they'll have to make the episodes more longer and make them more out and make the hours more longer in advance. Because when you watch season 1, it's like, oh, that's the end already. I was really enjoying that. What happened? You know, so it is more longer hours as well. You know, Disney Plus has, when they do shows, it's very, very short. Very, very short. Like, even like shorts, if you see like a Simpsons short on there as well, they're very short episodes. So they have to do something about that going forward with the show. So yeah, so like I said before, season 1 concluded. Didn't have really any big cliffhangers to leave us on, which was a good thing, because when you see Wednesday, it's like, oh, there's a big cliffhanger at the end. Oh, I want it now. You know what I mean? So I'm glad it didn't have that as well, because we don't have to put them out our minds like Wednesday. I'm glad that's renewed for season 2, because they got big answers to feel like what's going on Wednesday as well. But besides that, so yeah, so we're going to discuss, like I said, season 2 ideas for the show. I'll be curious to hear your thoughts down below if you have any ideas for season 2. Like, there's so many different directions and so many other scenarios they could go with this as well. So I'm curious to see what you think in the comments below as well. And now it's more like a family business. They're running it as a family business instead of Scott being doing his Christmas rounds by himself. It's a family business. I'm curious to see how that will fit into season 2 as well. So yeah, so we're going to do season 2 ideas now. So number 1, more of the North Pole. Now we've seen some sets of the North Pole already, but saying that, I would like to just see more of the North Pole, to be honest with you. Because I know we get glimpses there and there, like, oh, cool, what's that? Can we go check that out? Oh, cool, what's that? Can we go check that out? Even though it's a limited series, they might have not enough time to visit all those places that we've seen. I'm like, oh, cool, that's cool. I haven't seen them in the movies as well. So yeah, so I like to see more of their world, more of the North Pole, and also we get to go outside the North Pole as well this time around. See more of their world and stuff. Did you see that scene when Sandra had that really touching moment and it was all snowing outside? Oh my god, that was so beautiful. It must have been so much fun to shot this, where they are, because they do have snow over there. We don't have snow over here, so that's unfortunate. But yes, but I want to see more of their world, more of the North Pole. I know the whole premise is them going to the human world, but hopefully in season 2, now they're going to stay. They're going to stay for good at the North Pole, I think. I think they established in season 1, so we'll see what shenanigans they get up to in season 2 of the North Pole as well. But yes, more of the North Pole. I want to see more of their world and more of, the elves, how the elves made toys. Oh my god, it'll be so cool to do, discover that in depth as well. So yeah, so more of the North Pole. Number 2, bringing back more older characters back. Now I've already seen Charlie, played by Eric Lloyd. We've already seen Charlie in the show as well, in a cameo, and also we've seen Bernard as well, played by David Krumholtz as well. So yeah, so I think Bernard played a big appearance than Charlie did. Because he was in there for he was only in there for 1 episode, but his appearance was pretty big and pretty grand as well. So yeah. So I'm not sure if they'll come back. know if they'll come back actually. But if they do come back, maybe they can make like a little cameo appearance as well. I'm sure people want them to come back, but we'll see what they come up with. And also on that note, bringing all the characters back, can you please, yeah. Speaking of bringing all the characters back, sorry, don't know what happened there. Lily Mummy, sorry, who plays Lucy. Can we please have her in here somewhere? It'd be nice to see her again from the movies, because I think she was a child in the movies and a teenage, maybe 11 years old in the third movie, I'm guessing. I could be wrong on that, but yeah. But she's still acting, you know, she's voicing one of the Loud House sisters at Nickelodeon, so you could get her. She's still acting, you know, she's still active as it seems as well, so you could get her back for sure. For sure, they have to get other characters back in here as well. And also, while on the subject, can you please bring back Wendy Crescent, who plays Laura, and also Judge Redhall as Neil as well. It'd be nice to see them again as well. Even if they don't make a full appearance in the show, I'm sure they could do like a little cameo or something, you know, as well. It'd be nice to see them again. Now, I don't know if they'll bring Simon and Grace back, because their story sort of concluded and their chapter sort of ended. So I'm not sure if you'll bring them back. But we'll see what they come up with, because it's very hard to bring characters back, even though their story has ended. So we'll see what they come up with season 2, of course. Number 3, we need more Cal and Sandra. I think they'll play a bigger part in season 2, because now, like I said before, this is going to be a family business as well. They're going to run it as a family, so I'm curious to see what's going on. And also, just an add-on as well. I think they've got very big plans for Cal, as we've seen at the ending of the episode as well. You know, at the very end of the episode as well, you know, with his magical abilities coming in as well. And also, Sandra's got a magical ability as well. You know, she can talk to animals. Well, I think Cal possesses his dad's magical abilities where he can, you know, sense, you know, the final episode, so he can, like, sense a code and also, like, like, picks what people are going to get for Christmas. And also, like, he actually senses his dad was in trouble. So, you know, that's going to be very interesting. So more Cal and Sandra, for sure. I mean, I know Cal and Sandra are training now, so I'll be curious to see what he goes through as well. But also, I'm sure Sandra could do something on the lines, not on the lines of that, but I'm sure she could do something. She has to help out some way as well. And also, this sort of continuation. Also, can we please have more Betty and Noel? I love these two characters. I love them so much. Even though they were main characters, they're more supporting characters, but they're still funny and hilarious. And the time that we had with these characters as well, you know, even though the series had 6 episodes, we got so much depth into Noel and Betty's relationship, like in an instant. Like, it's curious what they It's curious what they get up to when there's no work hours, of course. And also, you know, I'm sure, you know, because Matilda Lawyer, who plays Betty, I'm sure she'll have a bigger role in season 2, because she's the head elf. So obviously she'll help Cal and Sandra in some way as well. And also Noel is pretty funny as well, you know. Even though we didn't, you know, they have so much character development in one series, it's crazy. But his story is kind of wrapped up all together, so I'm curious to see what they have in store in them. You know, I'm sure they'll do something with them. Devin Bright, I think he's on his Instagram. These are all newcomers, by the way, so new faces, so, you know. And also, I was going to say, Edie as well. You know, she was a really funny character as well. So we can see more of Edie and more of the eye patch guy. More of the eye patch elf. He was hilarious as well. So you can see more of those characters as well in this world as well. You know, I was also going to say Betty looks like Emma Watson. So if she has an acting career someday, she could pass up as Emma Watson. Because me and my mom were watching it, like, oh, she looks exactly like Emma Watson. You know, she does too with the face and everything. So she could pass off as Emma Watson as well. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure Tim Allen and Elizabeth Mitchell will come back. If they don't come back, it's like, we have no main characters left. But I'm sure Tim Allen will obviously come back, because it comes with Santa Claus series, about Tim Allen and Elizabeth Mitchell, which are the stars of the show, of course. I'm not sure if the other newcomers will come back. We'll see what they come up with. I'm pretty sure Tim Allen's daughter, Elizabeth Allen, will come back for sure. With her dad, alongside her dad as well. So we'll see what they come up with. So those are my season 2 ideas for season 2. What do you think? And also my ending of season 1 as well. So what do you think will happen in season 2? I'm pretty excited. I cannot wait to see what happens next. So make sure to like, share, subscribe to Miller's Mix Media, guys. And also check out my Santa Claus season 1 review on YouTube right now.